we go, that's a bit better. How are we all tonight? Yes, I've seen you all in there. We've got Gail, Julie, Sue. How are we all? Marg, got Dizzy, Trees. We all keeping warm? I hope so. It is a little bit chilly. Yes, it is. I've got a few layers on the old girl here. I'm in the house tonight. I'm not in the shop. I'm sort of using the board for tonight, so we're going to use my pen. I hope everyone's well. Don't forget my 3 S's. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, and stalk me on Facebook and Instagram. And don't forget to share all the posts, because we want to invite so many more new people in here. If you are new, say hi. Anne-Marie, how are you? Yeah, so everyone, if you're new, just type in there and say hi in the comments. If you just look below, if you're on the YouTube side of it all, not going through Facebook, but on the YouTube. Hi, who is that? Was that a new person? Jackie, how are you? Yeah, so if you're on the YouTube one, there is a little comments box. If you just click on there and put it in the comments, it'll come through. So say hi. You do get a voucher if someone's invited you. Let me know who did invite you, and you get a voucher as well. You both will get a $10 one for the website. Yes, it is cold. It's chilly in here. I don't have a heater, so that's on my list to buy when I do actually go shopping. So what are we going to do tonight? Boy, did you all guys enjoy that treasure hunt Wednesday? It was a little bit of a surprise. I snuck a little 20% off everything. So I thank you all. I hope they're all in the post. So I hope you're all, I will receive them very shortly. And I think I've put got the right tracking numbers. A couple of weeks ago, I missed a number in one of the tracking numbers. So and because I copy and pasted. Hi Sandra, how are you? So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that little 20% off. It was just a 24-hour thing I thought I'd do. Just to say thanks, and also to because with the treasure hunt and how it works with the postage and that, I thought let's just do the whole website, so there was no rush or anything to get anything. All right, tonight we are going to do Mind Bend Weekend Workshop. Mind Bend is an illusions quilt. A couple of you have done this. No worries, Sue. A couple of you have, I think a couple of you have sent ones in. Let's hope this doesn't fall down. If it does, it's okay. Nothing breakable. So what I do is I cut them all up for you. They are on a pattern. Ta-da! We've got the Mind Bend pattern. Okay. And when I say it's done with pre-cuts, I actually do cut them up for you. Okay. So they're not actually the 2.5 or 5 inch or anything. They have got a few other different sizes within them. All right. And I'm going to take you through how you put it together. And it is really easy. Hi, Joanne. Oh, home from your road trip. Cool. So no sewing for a while, but you're home now, so you'll be able to get into that sewing. Hi Katrina, how are you? Does your eyes in? It is interesting, yes. It is just one. I love illusions quilts as well as miniatures. One of my things that I get to discover different things, but this one took my eye and I thought, oh, we can do this with precuts, and it's so easy to do. Hi Karen, how are you? So what I'll do is I'm just going to move this out of the way a little bit, and it'll probably fall. Behind this divider is fabric, ladies. Hi Anne, how are you? Oh, ladies, let's all say happy birthday to Anne. It's her birthday today, and that's Anne from Crystals and More. Actually, this is just going to go on the floor. Hi Amanda, how are you? Nice to see you too. Amanda's from up in Queensland there. Yeah, so it's Anne's birthday. So happy birthday, Anne. What we're going to do, I'm going to take you through on the Mind Bend. So, yeah, she's got a new website. Yep, Dobber, I know, Anne. You can dob in when it's mine. Yeah, Anne's got a lovely website and that sort of thing. Now, somebody asked to comment on when Anne was on the YouTube, so I've got to get Anne to actually answer that. I didn't bother her today on her birthday. I did ring her and say happy birthday. But yeah, I'll get Anne to actually answer that one for you. I think it was Carol that actually asked that one. All right, so when you buy a kit, I've got them here. So when you buy the kit's got all the pieces cut out for you. No sewing, loads of shopping. Ooh, fabric shopping, Joanne? Okay, so, sorry, that's a bit sparkly. But there we go. This is the lighting in my lounge room. All right, and I've made up some different coloured kits, which I'll show you in a minute. But what you do is when you get them, they're all open, right? You're going to get them with all the different strips, which if I just move that slightly there, you'll see them. So you get them all. There's 6 different sizes that you will get in 2 different colours. Okay, 21 again plus GST. Hey, Anne. Yeah, Karen, you did it, but I did it with glow. That's right, you did it with the glow in the dark fabric. Amazing. It is easy to have it cut. I've just cut them all up for you, some different ones this afternoon. So you're going to get them with the 6. It is just 2.5 meters of each color that you do need, but you do have to cut them all yourself. All right, but these are already cut for you. So what you're going to do is you're going to take, there's 6 different sizes. So you're going to start from the, one of them, the largest. Let's start from the largest, that's easy. So I'm going to start from the largest in the white. Okay, and we're going to put them together as a strip set. Look, need to come down. Sorry. I'm so used to going high because I am so short. Okay. So we're going to put the first one. That's the largest size in the white. Okay. Then we'll go the next size down in the red. And I've just done red and white because it should show up easy for you here. Right. And I've stuck that just on the wrong side. I've only just put that Velcro on so it's not sticking to the fabric yet. Okay, so we'll join that together. So that's, is that the right one? Oh, no, I put the wrong one on. It happens. Okay, we need the largest one of the white. Here it is. Right, and then the next size down in the other colour, the red. Then we go the next size down in the white. Okay, so you're just joining them as a strip set. Then we'll miss that one on the red and we'll go the next one down. Right, so you're just joining them along there. Okay. And we'll get rid of this white one. All right, and then I only did do, let's just pop in there. And we'll get this right in the end. There we go. So we've got the largest in the white, the next one down, the red, the middle Velcros are not sticking. And he goes in there. I hung these up wrong. I haven't had it. I've been cutting all these different strips. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we've got the large, the next one down in the red, the large in the white, well, the next one down, next one in the red, next one in the white, and then we go down the next one in the red. All right. And what it'll be is the next one down in the white. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's your panel. All right. And what you'll have is, and I did iron them. Here they are. This is it in the black and white. So these would be, hi Ruth. Sorry, makes it easy to have it cut. Sorry, Carol, that's okay. You're having dinner. That's all right. Hope it was a yummy dinner, nice and warm. So what you'll end up with is strip sets like this. Okay, I've just done it the other way around in that sample behind me. All right, so you've got the black, white, black, white, black, white. So you'll have a different colour the top and the bottom. Okay, let me get rid of these because we don't need these anymore. Probably have heaps of Velcro left over on the bottom there. I'm going to throw these on the couch. Okay, yep, the Velcro is stickier than what I thought. Okay, so we're going to have, there we go, stick it in there. So we're going to have a strip set that will start with the black. Actually, the black and white stands out. I should have just left it at black and white. You're right, Yvonne, that's okay. I haven't really got that far because what we're doing is we're adding the strip sets together. So we'll have one strip set started with the black, white, black, white, black, white, and that'll be the length of the fabric. And we'll have another strip set with the white, black, white, black, white, black. Okay, so you'll have 2 strip sets. You'll actually have 8 of them because you get 8. You need to make 8 of them for this quilt. All right, so you'll have 8 that look like this and 8 that will look like that. Make sense? Hope so. All right, then we're going to chop them up again in those same sizes that was on the pattern. All right, so I don't want to go too high. There we go, get rid of you from behind there. Okay, so then these, so this strip set, okay, we've chopped it up. Chopped up the whole 8 of them. All right, so now we've got these littler pieces that have got the checkerboard or the each colour, black, white, black, white, black, white. And you also have a set that'll go white, black, white, black, white, black. Okay, so we're just going to remember this little one across the top as a black and the little one across the top that's a white. And then we're going to do what we did before when we joined them all together, and we're going to put them opposites. You see that? Yep, I'll just keep checking. So this little one has a black at the top. The next size up will be the one with the white at the top. The next one will be black at the top, and it's the next size up. Then you've got the white, right, and next size up in strip, black and white, right, and we've just gone up in the sizes. When you iron them, when you've got your strip, here it is, when you've got your strip set, iron them all to the darker one, okay, this lighting's a bit bright, to the darker one, because then when you join these together, okay, when you join them together, bring this up closer, because they're the darker one, they're going to be ironed, let's see if I can do this, ironed to the darker one, so then they will nest together, okay, and because that's the opposite ones, they're going to be the opposite colour next to each one, and they will nest together. All right, and I think Karen was really quick onto this making it, and the instructions are quite easy to follow, and they just all nest together. All right, so then what you'll end up with, because this was a little one, right, here's my little one here, to the next size, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one, to the next one. When you join them together, you end up with a block that looks like that. To practice nesting seams definitely is Dizzy, yes. Made it in a day and a half. I know, Karen, you were really, but it's so simple to make. Once those strips are cut and you've put them in a strip set, right, and putting them together, it's just a very simple quilt to make, okay? Very simple to put together. It doesn't look like it, but it is. All right, so that one's there. So what you'll end up with from them, you end up with opposites that start here, because remember the strip set was easy, Miss Karen, yes. That some will have a white start with the little one because you're making them opposite. So here's one here. So then when you're joining these blocks together, you make sure again that you're going opposite. Let's stick a bit of Velcro on there, hold you, and we'll get this bit of Velcro here and hold you. All right, so then you've got the opposites in the middle, and when you have the other two up the top, that is where you get the block. Okay, so that is where you'll get this in the middle, right? So 4 of them will give you a block. Does that make sense? It is really easy. Let me hang this up so we can see it. So throw it over the back there, because I cannot hang on to it. All right, so then you've got, these are where your little ones are. There's your block, okay? And that's where your little ones are in there. All right, so your block is here. All right, and you'll join, the bigger ones will be the middle of the block, and the little ones will be where you join your blocks together. Okay, make it easy. It is simple. Does the illusion work with other colorways? Yes, it does, because Karen did one actually with the glow in the dark, Carol, and I have put up some other colorways on the website. We've got the grey with the white, so you can imagine that with grey and white. I have put up a purple and black, because purple's back in stock. Okay, so purple and black. All right, I have got a red and a purple, and then I've got red and black, purple and black, black and white, and grey and white. All right, so, and grey and black also, that's the other one, grey and black. So they're all up on the website. They're $95.98 each. Yeah, it does. Imagine, mine was teal and glow in the dark fabric with my stash. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it does. The illusion will work. I wouldn't put too many prints in here because you might lose that illusion. Oh no, Anne. Thanks. It's not brilliant. It was just maths and working this out. I loved designing this one. Easy peasy, sure is, Joanne. It's very easy to make. Okay, so it's just a matter of getting those strip sets. I've got them all cut out for you to start. So when you do, this is a little tip. You know me and my tips, love giving tips. Where do I throw all those strips? Here they are. Okay, so when you join your strips together, all right, this is for any strip quilt, but it works with this one as well because you've got to put them as strips. You will sew right sides together and you will sew these two down, okay, one way. Open them up, give it an iron if you want then. Have you posted yours? Karen, I don't think I did share it. I might find it in my, you only sent me one block. Yeah, I know, Karen, you got the pattern and cut it yourself because you used your own stash. Yeah, purple and black would look amazing, Joanne. Karen, I think you only sent me the one block. I don't think you sent me the picture of the whole quilt. So if, I'll have a look through the phone. If not, Karen, if you've got a picture of it, send it to me and I'll post it up. Okay, so you can see it. But yeah, so when you're sewing your strips together, you'll start from this end on one row and go down. When you're putting that next strip on, let's see if I can do this. This is not the order, I'm just picking them up off the lounge. Right, so when you put that next one on, you've sewn this one from this end down. When you're putting this one on, you need to start it from the other end. All right, so you need to start it from the other end and go down that way. I'll give you the sizes in a minute, Mark. All right, so and then you go down. And then the next row, you'll start from the other end. And the next row, you start from that end. So literally, as you're joining the strips together, you're going across. My arm's going further than what the screen is. Okay, so it goes across that way. Then, because if you do them all going like that, because there's 6 of them, you will get that banana bend in your strips. So if you're joining strips together for any quilt, not just this one, any one, you will put it one way and go up and go like that. That's okay, Barb, you're right. No worries. And you go up and across and up and across. Okay, so you do them that way, then you won't get that banana bend in the middle. Sizes this makes. So the kits that I have will make you one that's 54 by 72, which gives you these 2 blocks. So that's this size. All right. A single bed, that's a lapped one. So a single bed, 72 by 90, 68 by 90 is a single bed. You need 20 blocks, so 4.5 meters of each color. The kits have 2.5 meters of each color cut up. So 2 kits will give you the single bed, okay? And you'll have a little bit left over, but I'll just make it that bit bigger. A queen size, which is 90 by 90, is 25 blocks, and you need 5.5 meters. So with 2 kits, you get almost to a queen, okay? You might have half a block that will be short, so it'll probably only be 90 by 85 or something like that, rather than 90 by 90, all right? And a king size bed, you need 7.5 meters of each one, 36 blocks, so 7.5 meters you would need, 2, 4, 6, you'd need the 3 kits, okay, to get a king size. So queen, you need 2 kits, okay? Yeah, 2 kits and possibly just an extra bit of fabric, another 2.5 meters of the plain fabric of one of them to put the border around, okay? To put a nice border. And I would go a small border and then a larger border, so you've actually put it in the middle, all right? So that, all those are on the back of the pattern as well, and the pattern is there. They are, Karen, you did cut your own. They are a bit tedious to cut because you're starting with 1-inch strips and going right up to 2 and nearly 3-inch strips, okay? But I've got them all cut for you in the kits, all right? That's all right, Mark, no worries. Yellow and black. Joanne never thought of it. Haven't got yellow at the moment. It's on its way. So when yellow comes in, I will cut some for yellow and black, all right? But I thought the purple or the red and black would look nice. We had that one posted up with the reds and black and whites, which was really nice. So being an illusions quilt, I do think just the 2 solids, or as Karen did, a glow in the dark fabric, or something that's not too busy in one of them, and then have a solid with it, because then you'll get that illusion of it going in and out. Lizzie actually quilted this one for me. If you're interested about the quilting that I did, I didn't do it. I was actually in the middle of doing the shows. And silly question, do you put wadding in the borders? Well, yeah, because your quilt top will have the borders on it. And when you go to quilt it, you make the wadding the same size as your quilt. So yes, your borders will have wadding in them as well. Okay, so the wadding will go right to the edge of whatever your top is, and then you put the binding on, and that's your finish. Okay, so yes, definitely, Sue, you would put that in there. The black with lime, meh. You guys are coming up with some great combinations. Lime, have I got that? I don't know. Oh, just dropped my phone. I have got the lime green actually. So if you want a black with a lime, just let me know and I'll cut one out. I haven't done it, but I can cut some of those out. Yeah, it would be, yeah, with the lime. Even with that blue, not the royal, but the middle blue that I have. That's another one. The black with a blue would look nice as well. Great guy quilt, okay, for the boys. Blue and purple, yes, yes. I will have just send it to you. Still have to put the borders. You've just sent it to me. Let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. I don't know whether you guys will be able to see it, but let's have a look. Karen has just sent it to me, and see if I can. Oh, is that nut? Oh, maybe if I do that. Can you see it that way? If I hold it just sideways so the light's not too bad. But that was done with the glow in the dark fabric with the white or cream, Karen, you'll have to let me know. Okay, so if that's it done in a different sort of color. So yes, using different prints. Thank you, Karen. I will post that as sharing time as well. So with prints, it will work, but only as one of them. I wouldn't make both of them a print. All right. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it, Ruth? So that even looks nice, like with the aquarine and white, but that's a glow in the dark. It is a good effect, is it? Yeah, I love Illusions quilt. As I said, I will be, in my spare time, we'll be working on some others as well. So, you enjoy that? That's pretty cool, isn't it? So that's your Illusions quilt. Hadn't done the Mind Bend one as a separate weekend workshop, so I thought I'd put it in there. Hi, Helen. Hope you're all safe and well. Yeah, we're all a bit chilly. Actually, just a little bit cool. No worries, Julie. Any other questions that you want to ask me? Shoot me anything that you want to see as well, because now I'm down to 2 videos a week. So the next one will be Treasure Hunt Wednesday. I'll be working on some other things for the videos. It gives me a little bit more time in between. Yeah, it is cold here. Yes, I am cold. I've always been one for never having a heater. I love an open fire, but never, living in Queensland for many years, never had one. And even when my son was younger, he'd come out and say, Mum, it's cold. And I said, yep, well, there's plenty of quilts or a jumper or go to bed, right? I've always lived by that rule. Right now, I think the old girl is going to need to get a heater. It's a very cold house that I'm in. It's best a brick either side. There's buildings. I don't get sun inside of it. So yeah, it gets very cold around that 4 or 5. And we're only just at the start of winter, but I do love the cold weather. So that's okay. But yeah, not long after this, it is nice, wasn't it, Karen? Not long after these videos, Narelle goes and puts her flanny darning on and gets really warm underneath the quilt on the recliner and gets the laptop and starts working. So yeah, they're not on at the moment. I do have jeans on, ladies, and the sand shoes. But yeah, it is a little bit cool. So any questions, anything you want to see? I am going to be working on, so Treasure Hunt Wednesday, I'll have some more hints and tips. I'm actually thinking of doing like the name the block sort of thing. You love the quizzes. Still haven't worked out how to do the time lag, but you'll end up with a voucher anyway. Oh, thanks, Amanda. No worries. Thank you. Single life, honey. Yes. So yeah, I'll be looking at maybe a quiz next Wednesday. Would you like another quiz? We'll throw in name that block, or I'll put a post up and everything for it anyway. So yeah, name that block and we can have some prizes and everything go through there, some vouchers. All right, eCraft, don't forget eCraft. What cotton do you use? Ruth, I use the Resant thread. Is that cotton what we put it together with? Yes, so you like the quizzes? No worries. Cotton, I hope you're referring to the thread that we're piecing it together with. I do use Resant, and always love a quiz. It's good, isn't it, Dizzy? It gets me confusing because it's time lag between YouTube and Facebook, but that's okay. So yeah, so the thread is Resent because it is a poly inner and the cotton on the outside. When you do actually, where's those bits? Yeah, this is what I want. So when you, no, this one. When you do iron, okay, always when you have your strips out like this, or your blocks or your seams, whatever, I always iron them with it closed, right? And whatever the one is you want the seam to go towards is the one on the top. Let's just do it. Oh yeah, that's the one on the top. So I want the seam, right? I want the seam to actually go towards the black. So the black is on top, okay? I then put the iron across the seam before I open it. And that is what they call setting the seam. So it actually, the heat puts the thread in. So when you actually open it up to iron it, it will actually iron it towards the darker one, and you run your iron across that way. Can you tell us more about eCraft? Sure will. Who is that? Anna, yeah, I will. My Olsen, I love mine, has gunk on the bottom of it from fusible backing. Great one, Helen. Anyone got any tips for getting the gunk off the bottom of an iron? I love my Oslo, I call it the hovercraft, because it just sits there and goes whoop. So yeah, so that is the way of the thread. I use Resent. Have used, when I'm quilting with a lot, I used to use Orifil, right? Or sometimes embroidery threads, but I did find that sometimes it's just a matter of your machine. All right, so my machine that I use on that long arm that I have in the shop, it's only it's not a fancy dancy machine, it's just your Brother 1500. It likes Resent or Orifil. Have you tried gumption on a steel wool pad? Love it, Julie. Thank you. I haven't, because I don't applique anymore, and I haven't appliqued with this iron. So, yep. Birch thread. Thanks, Amanda. Yep, you can use birch thread on them as well. But yeah, so always set your seam, what I call setting the seam. So when you're making your block and you want to iron the seams, always iron them before you open it up. Because if you don't, when you iron it, it can give it a little bit of a pucker, all right, as well. So when you're ironing them beforehand, it stops the puckering, all right. So that is a little tip on those. eCraft, iron cleaner. Thanks, Amanda. Spotlight, iron cleaner. You can get that. That's all right, Sue. Scratching the base. Yeah, on the Oslo, I got mine through Spotlight, the Oslo and that. If you go into them, they may have something that's special for it. There's always grandma's remedy for everything. All right. And I thought one of you ladies might know. Basically, I don't use an iron unless it's on fabric. And when I did a lot of appliques, I had my applique iron and I had the iron for fabric, never iron for clothes. My clothes don't get ironed. I make sure I don't buy clothes that need ironing. And even if they do, they get the wrinkle look. So eCraft. eCraft is create, where you can actually create and contribute and share. Kitchen sponge with the gumption. Thanks, Sandra. There you go, guys. Gumption. Love the gumption and the old GIF. Yeah, so eCraft, where you can create, contribute and share. Basically with eCraft, you can actually go on there. If you're not a business, it doesn't matter. You can be a business or just somebody who wants to sell some of your handmade goods, because it is for Australian made, Australian owned or Australian grown. Okay, so what we've done there, Jake and I have actually come up with it. We are the builders. I'm actually building the website with him and helping. I'll be doing a lot of the live feeds for it as well, and other videos with it. Hence why I don't sleep, because we've been working on this great project. What happens with it as well, we're going to have an event on the 15th of July from that. And with that one, we will have lots of different things in there. There's lots of prizes. There's lots of teachers and everything coming in, where you can actually watch them for free. If you do come into the event, because we are all about sharing and we help non-for-profit organisations and charities as well, through a lot of the postage that's paid does not come to us, and the postage that you pay will go to the non-for-profit. It doesn't come from it. It doesn't. Their supplier will actually pay the postage, and that then goes to them. So with that, if you go into the event, when we have it. It's totally free beforehand, where you can just go on and have a look. We're still building up the people on there because we are just new, but that will go in. And what you do is when you go to the event, we will have an option there of anybody to give a gold donation, gold coin donation. So you can actually go in there, excuse me, the cold weather. And what you'll do is give a donation. That's there. But everything's free for everyone to go into. If you are a business and want to join in just to get contact with us, we have got eCraft. You've got, if you go on the website ecraft.com.au, there is an email there. We have got a phone number. Eucalyptus is wonderful for cleaning. Wonderful, Sue. Love those remedies. Eucalyptus and tea tree is another one, isn't it? Yeah, so ecraft.com.au. You'll be hearing a lot more. You can follow it on Facebook as well. And that's where lots of things will be coming out. We're just about to hit it up big. We've just been working on the back end a lot. We've just shown it a little bit, give you a little teaser, and then it's going to come out. So we're very close to having it all happening for you. Technology sometimes gets in the way, and sleep sometimes gets in the way. I actually ended up with about a 6-hour sleep last night. That was like a long one for me. So yeah, so that's what eCraft's about. But while we're here, we're at Bindies. If anybody is new, don't forget, just say hello right now so I can see you. If you are new, I'll send you a $10 voucher. If somebody invited you or you saw it on someone's Facebook, let me know who it was, because they also get a $10 voucher as well. All right, I hope you enjoyed Mind Bend. All right, you can grab it off the website. They are there. I've listed them all up on the website. Another thing too is I've listed a few more escalator quilts, kits. Okay, so there's some more kits of escalator. They're only the $44 ones. And I've listed some with elephants and 2x2, my 2x2 ones. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed this one tonight. Few little hints and tips. I'm not getting those words out real easy tonight. And you're all staying warm. I'm going to get warm very shortly and get under the blankies. And I hope you all stay safe. Next one is on Wednesday, so don't forget the triple S's. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. Stalk me on Facebook or Instagram, and then share. So share everything. Oh, thank you so much, Dizzy. Yep, good night, Dizzy. Good night, Anne-Marie. So I will say good night, everyone. Sandra, thank you. If you have missed it or come in a bit later, it is go through Facebook and you will see, you can actually click through the link and watch it. YouTube takes a little bit longer to go on. See you later, Yvonne. Night, Anne. Happy birthday, sweetie. Night, Barbara. Night, Dizzy. Thanks, guys. No worries. Yeah, thanks, Helen, Gail, Sue. Another good night. Oh, I hope you're enjoying these. It is one of those things that I enjoy to see you all and chat to you. Night, Ruth. Night, who was that one beforehand? Sue. So I hope you all stay safe, stay warm, and I will see you for Treasure Hunt Wednesday next Wednesday. And if you've got anything at all to share, please send it through and message me through Facebook or through the email, admin@bindies.com. Thanks, Amanda. All right, guys, so thank you so much. Everybody stay safe. Enjoy the rest of the weekend, definitely. And I will see you all on Treasure Hunt Wednesday. Bye, everyone.